Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cicada Club. The Dumont Television Network presents a night at the Cicada Club, broadcast live across the nation and around the world by the means of modern electronic television. Presenting a torrent of top talent and tunes directly into your home from Maxwell DeMille's Cicada Club, here at the beautiful Art Deco Oviatt building in downtown Los Angeles, California. Tonight, the big searchlights are cutting up the Hollywood sky. The fans have filled the Cicada Club for the Academy Awards of 1940. Costume party with Dean Mora and his orchestra. Featuring Keir Morrison, Damon Kirsch, the Hollywood Hotshot Dancers, and yours truly, Conrad Montebank. It is a costume party, ladies and gentlemen, so you'll see many attendees in costumes from the nominated films. I, of course, am dressed as Jimmy Stewart from Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Movietown's brightest shining star, your master of ceremonies, Mr. Maxwell DeMille.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell DeMille talking. Welcome to the Cicada Club as we have our wonderful Academy Awards of 1940 costume party. Thank you, and apparently someone has devoured Conrad Montebank, some hideous beast.
It was delicious.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight throughout our broadcast, we will be revealing to you the winners of the Academy Awards ceremony that is taking place right now as we speak there at the Ambassador Hotel on Wilshire Boulevard. There's lots of nominees. We're going to get one out of the way right now. The music category. Speaking of Dean Mora and his music, we have the nominees, and I have the winner here. Mr. Conrad Montebank, who do we have?
Well, as you know, the nominees for original score, please hold your applause till the end, is Aaron Copland for Of Mice and Men, Alfred Newman for Wuthering Heights, Max Steiner for Dark Victory, Max Steiner again for Gone with the Wind, Herbert Strohart for Wizard of Oz, and Victor Young for Golden Boy.
And the winner of Best Original Score goes to Herbert Strohart for The Wizard of Oz. And we'll do one more, and you can applaud for your favorites. It's okay, Conrad, they can applaud.
Well, I just didn't want to start a stampede.
Now, that was original score. What about a score that's not original?
Well, sure, the best award for stolen score, or a score that was copied from someone else, or a score that just came from somewhere else, goes to Aaron Copland of Mice and Men, Roger Eaton and George E. Stoll for Babes in Arms, Richard Hageman, Frank Harling, John Leopold, and Leo Shunkin for Stagecoach, Eric Wolfgang Korngold for The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex, Alfred Newman for The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Scary,
and Dmitri Tiomkin for Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
I was a bit upset that Gone with the Wind didn't win for original score. That's a bit of a shock, don't you think?
Well, it was certainly a shock to me. We were all pulling.
However, the winner of score goes to Stagecoach. And now finally, speaking of Dean Mora and the wonderful music he plays, we have the nominees for the best song of 1939.
The nominees are Faithful Forever from Gulliver's Travels by Ralph Ranger, music, Leo Robin, lyrics. I Poured My Heart into a Song from Second Fiddle by Irving Berlin, music and lyrics. Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz by Harold Arlen, music, E.Y. Harburg, lyrics. And finally, Wishing from Love Affair by Buddy DeSilva, music and lyrics.
And the winner of the Academy Award for Best Song goes to Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz.
I'm crying with joy.
Thank you, Conrad Montebank.
You're my pleasure, Mr. DeVille.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the dance floor is open. Here they are. Music by Mora, Dean Mora and his orchestra, featuring Kerr Morrison and Damon Kirsch.
Thank you very much, Mr. DeMille. And in keeping with the theme of tonight, we'll play for you a couple of songs from previous Academy Award shows. And even though the awards had been started back in a few years back in 1929, actually the first year of awarding songs did not arrive until 1934. And for the 7th Academy Awards show, we're going to present to you the winner of that particular year, a tune from the movie The Gay Divorcee, music by Con Conrad, lyrics by Herb Magnuson. Here is The Continental. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The Continental, the very first song to be awarded Best Song in the Academy Awards history. And now we're continuing to another Academy Award winner from the year 1936. This was a very good year for songs that were nominated. Some of the songs that were nominated from 1936 was I've Got You Under My Skin, Pennies from Heaven, Melody from the Sky. But the winner of that, from that year, from the movie Swing Time, music by Jerome Kern, lyrics by Dorothy Fields, and that is The Way You Look Tonight, the winner of 1936. So here we go with The Way You Look Tonight. We're going to hold, because this, I actually think this is a wedding, so we're going to hold like the bar before the end, because there's like a wedding. Here we go. Let me stand up, I'll see you out of the back. 1, 2, 3. dance floor is open. The Way You Look Tonight, Jerome Kearns and Dorothy Fields. And now, as was previously announced, oh, wait a minute, I believe the wire had just come in. And now Maxwell DeMille has a very important announcement to make concerning what appears to be the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce once again at this time our very special guest, Madame Vindaloo, the sultry soothsayer who will tell us a vision she has just had. She
Hello,
sees
Mr.
all.
DeMille.
Hello, Madame Vindaloo. Madame Vindaloo.
I had a feeling you would be here. I'm just having a vision of the future. The Academy Award winner for Best Supporting Actor, 70 years from now. I'm getting a dance, a tango, a polka, a waltz. Christopher Waltz?
Christopher Waltz. Well, I don't know who that could be, but best supporting actor in the future. 70 years in the future, ladies and gentlemen.
That is my prediction.
We'll just have to wait and find out if it's true. And now, thank you, Madame Vindaloo. Here he is, Mr. Dean Mora.
Thank you, thank you. I'm not quite sure if that stuff is true, but perhaps our grandchildren will let us know in some sort of seance many years later. And as was I mentioned before, as was previously announced, the Oscar-winning song from 1939, of course, Over the Rainbow. And now we're going to feature Care Morrison singing for you the dance band arrangement that was recorded by B. Wayne and the orchestra of Larry Clinton from 1938. Here we go with Over the Rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I?
Karen Morrison, ladies and gentlemen, Over the Rainbow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about another song? How about another song by Karen Morrison? Sound swell? Very good. This also comes from The Wizard of Oz. However, this was a song that was from the scene that was deleted from the movie because the producers thought it dated the movie, but it's a nice swinging number. It's called The Jitterbug. So we're going to do the version that was recorded by Vincent Lopez. That originally featured Betty Hutton on the vocals. Of course, we have our own Karen Morrison singing for you. So here we go with the deleted song from The Wizard of Oz, The Jitterbug.
Listen, all you chillin' to that voodoo moan. There's a modern villain, worser than that old boogie woogie. When that goofy critter spots your fancy clothes, he injects a jitter, starts you dancing with 1,000 toes. There he goes. Who's that hiding in the treetop? It's that rascal, the jitterbug. If you find him hanging round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the birds and the trees make a terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the breeze and the birds and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug. Oh, the jitter. Oh, the bug. And I don't mean a slug or a thug or a mug or a rug or a jug, but the jitterbug. Swing it, Joe, you're too slow.
Karen Morrison. How about another hand for Karen Morrison, the Jitterbug?
I can't imagine why that number was cut from the picture. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we've just received results there at the Ambassador Hotel, where the awards have been given out, and Conrad Montebank will tell us who's been nominated.
Ah, yes. For Best Actress in a Supporting Role, the nominees are Olivia de Havilland for Gone with the Wind, Geraldine Fitzgerald for Wuthering Heights, Hattie McDaniel for Gone with the Wind, Edna Mae Oliver for Drums Along the Mohawk, and Maria Ospinskaya for Love Affair.
And the winner of Best Supporting Actress goes to Hattie McDaniel for Gone with the Wind.
And now the Best Actor in a Supporting Role. The nominees are Brian Ahern for Juarez, Harry Carey for Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Brian Dunleavy for Beaugest,
My favorite.
Thomas Mitchell for Stagecoach, and Claude Rains in Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
And the winner of Actor in a Supporting Role goes to Thomas Mitchell for Stagecoach. We've Gone with the Wind, Dean won for Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Hattie McDaniel. And I hear she is unable to stay at the Ambassador Hotel for some unknown reason. And now, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Not a supporting star, but our main star, Mr. Dean Mora.
Thank you very much. We'll now play for you another Oscar-winning song. This one from the year 1935. And this one was had some competition, such as Lovely to Look At from the movie Roberta, and also from Cheek to Cheek was also a nominated song. But the winning song from 1935 was from the Gold Diggers of 1935, Harry Warren and Al Dubin's Lullaby of Broadway. So here we go with dance band version of Lullaby of Broadway. and Dubin, The Gold Diggers of 1935, Lullaby of Broadway, the winner of the best song of 1935. And now we move very briefly from the realm of Academy Award nominated and winning songs to a popular number from that very year, 1939. And this was recorded by Harry James and a young scrawny kid with a pretty good voice by the name of Frank Sinatra. I guess he's good for a couple more years after this song. And this is All or Nothing at All. We're going to feature our wonderful crooner, Mr. Chips himself, Damon Kirsch, and here we go with All or Nothing at All. Hello, Professor. Professor. Hello, Professor. Professor. Good to see you, Professor.
Don't smile or I'll be lost beyond recall. The kiss in your eyes and the touch of your hand makes me weak, and my heart may grow dizzy and fall. And if I fell under the spell of your call, I would be caught in the undertow. And so you see I've got to say no, no.
Professor Damon Kirsch. Very good. Well done. Well done. Well, how about another song by Professor Kirsch? Well, the professor here. In his own little college of musical knowledge here, we're going to present to you a number that was not nominated for an award, but has gone into movie folklore. It was presented, the melody was presented on a different title in 1934 in the movie Manhattan Melodrama. That movie, of course, being the very last movie that John Dillinger saw before he left that theater in Chicago. And the rest is histoire. So that tune, which was, I believe, called The Bad in Every Man, was retitled Blue Moon. So here we go with the last song that John Dillinger ever listened to. And this is the version by Hal Kemp, 1934.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms would ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
The dreamiest professor in the room, Damon Kearse, singing for you, Blue Moon. As I mentioned, the last song that John Dillinger ever listened to, if only he had used his bank robbing skills for good instead of evil. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to bring up one of our special guest performers. You know him and love him from the Hollywood Cavalcade. And do you know the Hollywood Cavalcade here? Of course, I'm speaking of Mr. Tin Pan Alley himself, the Prince of Pep, the Vicar of Vim and Vigor, Mr. Richard Halpern. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Dean Mora. Let's have a happy Dean Mora. Come on. Which one do I use? This one or this one? I got choices here. What do you think, folks? Coming on March 28th. You can see this once a You ready for a Hollywood party? This is a great Hollywood party already. A phone's busy, we're dizzy, it's that affair. Why, he's going, she's going, they're going there. Put on your swell tuxedo, put on your fancy frills. I'm going, you're going, Maxwell DeMille's Hollywood party. Get up, get out, get in it. Hollywood party, Hollywood cavalcade. Bring along your girl, go home with someone else's. Forget about your girl, oh, she's sipping lemonade. We'll be kicking our heels up till the roosters are crowing. Bring the automobiles up, everybody is going. Hollywood party, going a mile a minute. Hollywood party, Hollywood cavalcade. Hollywood party, get up, get out, get in it. Hollywood party, Hollywood cavalcade. Bring along your girl and go home with someone else's. Forget about your girl, oh, she's sipping lemonade. We'll be kicking our heels up till the roosters are crowing. Bring the automobiles up, everybody is going. Hollywood party, hosted by Richard Halford. Hollywood party, Hollywood cavalcade. Come and wear your white tie, it's the right tie for the night. I meet you at that noisy, girlsy and boysy Hollywood party. All the minks and sables, wines with labels, garbos, gables greet you. Taxis send us to a tremendous Hollywood party. All the girls wear ermine coats that they got from men. But tomorrow, they gotta give them back again. So let that laughter spring out, music swing out, Satan sing out, yeah man. At that crashing, furniture smashing Hollywood party. Hosted by Richard Halford, a Hollywood party, Hollywood cavalcade. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Dean Mora. Thank you, Maxwell DeMille.
My pal, Richard Halpern.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
Thank you. We'll see you a little bit later upstairs.
Yes, we will, at the lovely after party.
Yes.
Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Madame Vindaloo has approached me with another prediction 70 years in the future.
Hello, Maxwell.
Let me adjust your microphone, Madame Vindaloo.
I knew you'd do that.
She's amazing. How does she do it?
I have a prediction. 70 years from now, the winner for Best Actor will be, I'm getting a J and a B, Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Now, I've heard of a Lloyd Bridges who's appeared as an extra in several movies. He tried to sneak into the Cicada Club once. We had to 86 him, but Jeff Bridges,
Could it be his offspring?
perhaps, but who knows? Anyhow, thank you, Madame Vindaloo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the best actor presenting a band tonight, playing the role of the band leader. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dean Mora.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I have a very honored to present this young artist here for the first time on the Cicada Club stage. And we're always wondering whether or not the younger generation is going to carry the mantle of presenting this music long after me and the rest of the band are pushing up daisies. Well, this one young lady is proof positive that the future is quite hopeful. And we're going to have her come on up here. Her name is Chloe Fioranzo. Please give her a big hand. That's where to go. There we go. So here we go with one of the classics of the swing band genre. Here we go with Artie Shaw's Begin to Begin. Chloe Fioranzo. Now, Chloe, I have a question to ask you.
Sure, Dean.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 17 years
17 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And she's heading off for college out in St. Louis, Webster
Louis,
College,
yeah, that's
to
the
study with
university.
some really old guys, I'm sure, to study all this. And we're very happy to have her. Of course, if you look up there, we're being broadcast throughout the world via electronic television. And so for those of you who would like some information about her, you go to her, whatever they call a site of some sort, Chloe, C-H-L-O-E, Fioranzo, F-E-O-R-A-N-Z-O .com. That's special lingo. And of course, she has an album that she had put out. It is available for sale here in the club, right outside in the outside foyer. She put it out, what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2
yeah.
years ago when she was this tall. So
Even shorter.
so this is a name to reckon with. Chloe Fioranzo. How about another one by Chloe? All right, we're going to have her do one of the mainstays of the trad jazz circle, Avalon. And here we go. Take it away. She will be back later on in this evening. Why, I'm speechless.
Mr. Mora, how old did you say that young lady was?
17, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's a good thing there's no age limit here at the Cicada Club, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
just under special arrangement by...
Otherwise, you'd have to be playing out in the alley, and we'll put a microphone out there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's called a remote, I believe.
It is. But say, folks, Madame Vindaloo has eluded me. Something has occurred to her. Here she is with her prediction.
Hello, Mr. DeMille.
Let me fix this. There you are.
The more champagne your friend Johnny Holiday gives me, the more I seem to see.
She's seeing things.
I'm seeing the winner for Best Actress, 70 years in the future,
In the year 2010,
is a woman by the name of Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Block. Well, very nice. Sandra Block will win in the future, and she'll be driving a flying car, I'm sure.
That is my prediction.
Now, coming up after this next number, ladies and gentlemen, a special dance number by the Hollywood Hotshots Dancers. After this number, they'll come on, yes? So now Mr. Moore will play one song, then we'll bring up the Hollywood Hotshots Dancers.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I understand from the Ambassador Hotel, there's the fellow who is officiating over this awards. This is his very first time. He's a comedian and comic actor. I've seen him in a couple of movies. His name is Bob Hope, and it's his first time emceeing at this particular thing. And from what I hear, he's pretty good. I think he'll last a couple of years. But best wishes to Mr. Hope. Alrighty, we're going to do a swinging number for you from 1935. This is Duke Ellington and a Merry-Go-Round.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to clear the dance floor for our special number. Ladies and gentlemen, the toast of Hollywood, the delights of moviedom. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome, if you will, the amazing, the astounding Hollywood Hotshots. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hollywood Hotshots dancers. You can learn to dance just like that with 2 easy lessons. Of course, each lesson takes 5 years. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dean Mora and his orchestra will be back after a short break. But right now, here's Conrad Montebank with an alert, an update from the Ambassador Hotel.
Yes, it's quite a bit of excitement going on there over at the Ambassador because the Best Actress Award has just been awarded. As you know, the nominees are Betty Davis for Dark Victory, Irene Dunn for Love Affair, Greta Garbo for Nanochka, Greer Garson for Goodbye, Mr. Chips, and Vivian Lee for Gone with the Wind.
And the winner for Best Actress, Vivian Lee for Gone with the Wind.